Virgos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the next 6 months. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Virgos in the next 6 months? Something fell on the floor. Okay, cards are going everywhere. Temperance, the Knight of Cups. I'll get you one more card, plus whatever's on the floor. 5 of Swords. What fell on the floor, Virgo? Guess what it is, guess what it is. 9 of Wands. Okay, so I'll talk you through these, then I'll get in more detail why they've come out for you. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting pace yourself. Pace yourself, Virgo. So maybe you feel as if you need to kind of pace yourself for this next 6 months. There's some big things coming. You have the 9 of Wands to begin with. That was what fell on the floor. So there's a feeling of defensive energy around you. There's a feeling of being blocked off or closing yourself off in order to protect yourself. Especially for those of you that have been through quite a lot this year already, and then you're like, oh, better be ready for the harsh world. It's gonna come for me again. There's something where you are a little bit also defiant in some way, but I quite like that. There's a positive energy for some reason of defiance, like I don't know. Also catty. There's some of you are very catty or going to be more catty in the next 6 months, but in a good way. For some reason, that's not even a positive thing, is it? But it is. It's this positive feeling of like, maybe you're not usually catty, or what I'm trying to say by catty, if you don't know what I'm on about, I mean a bit more like able to defend yourself, but it's more in like a I don't know, maybe you want to say something and someone around you go rawr. Like that's not like Virgo. They're a bit, but it's in a good way because you're not someone that usually has the respect for yourself not to come for you. There's something here where it's like, oh no, it's fine. You laugh things off usually that people say, and not anymore. Or in this energy you're coming into, you're not going to do that so much. And because people aren't expecting it, it's having more impact because they think they can say things or walk all over you, and they can't. Then you have Temperance, which also is making me think of that as well. Like you're bringing a little bit more balance, and you're harmonizing the energies by bringing in your own fire, when usually you just go with the flow. Or kind of, I think the thing is, you're seeing things from other people's perspectives usually, but then you're kind of in this new energy of, well, why can't people see things from my perspective? If I'm always doing this and putting myself in their shoes, why are they not doing that for me? Why are they expecting these negative things from me, or expecting it's maybe people have been twisting your intentions or something, because it's like this defiant energy in the next 6 months where you're like, no, how dare you, and you're coming back at people. But it's only the people that are, it feels as if it's been a long time coming that you stand up for yourself in some way. So it's quite nice. Knight of Cups energy, got some romance coming in. That's all I'll say until I've clarified what that's about. And 5 of Swords. So there is a little bit of unnecessary conflict. I don't know why I'm getting around Christmas time. This is like, it just feels as if maybe you're putting something off, or there's something with a family member or something that you've been just pushing away because you're like, oh, I'll see them later. Tarot is advice, so if there's someone you've been meaning to contact, or you're like, well, I'll see them again at Christmas, or I'll see them again in a few months, maybe give them a call. Or maybe this is someone that's going to give you a call that you don't usually hear from very often. I'm going to clarify that. Let's see in more detail what's happening for you. Clarify the 9 of Wands. Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is seeing things from a different perspective. With the Justice card though as well, and the Knight of Wands, what I was saying about being defiant, there's something where you weren't getting your justice and then you're being defiant and like being a little bit stubborn and holding your ground and going, I'm not going anywhere. That Hanged Man, he's hanging there. He's not going anywhere. He's sticking around. It's almost like, I also see you sitting down somewhere. Like someone's told you to go, but you just sit there. You're like, make me. Make me go. But it seems like in more of a persistent energy around work or something. Some of you, like, there's some type of job or a promotion in some way that you want, and there's this strange relationship with your boss or your higher up in some way where you're like, I want this, what can I do to get it? And they're like, oh, you're not ready yet. And then you kind of just stare them down and you just hold your tongue, like you look them in the eye very strongly and you go, and there's something where your silence is going to speak volumes, because you're just kind of going to, there's some strength within you just holding your ground and being defiant basically in the next 6 months. In a conversation with someone, it's going to really help you to kind of just stick your ground, stick to your guns, even if what they're saying isn't correlating to what you're trying to get. It's going to work for you to just kind of sit in that energy for a second and go, I've got this. Like in your mind you're going, I've got this. I'm just going to keep looking at them, like not in a creepy way, but in like a persistent way. And because I see them rolling their eyes and going, fine, like, I can't promote you yet, but in 2 months time there is something opening up. Like there's something where they're just going to roll their eyes and go, oh. They're going to admire you for your persistence. Clarify the Temperance card. Love. I guess this is the Lover's card in this tarot deck. So with Temperance we're getting love clarified. I want to clarify Knight of Cups, because I said there was love coming in with the Knight of Cups. Nine of Swords. Okay. Anything else? The Magician. Okay, so going back to the Temperance card with the Love card, there is something balancing out in your life and it looks like it's love. If you have had a tumultuous or those waters look a bit rocky basically, and the Temperance card isn't usually like that. So it seems as if there's been a lot of imbalance in your love life, you're about to get the opposite of it. Things are about to become very calm. And with the Lover's card here, it looks like there's a beautiful, look at them, if that even is focusing, look at them. There's some type of harmony, or you coming into harmony with someone. If you've been out of harmony with them in any way, shape or form, it's coming together very calmly. Trust the process. Lots of you, I don't know why I'm getting, you live together, you live with this person, or maybe that's going to be happening in the next 6 months, but there's something very harmonious about this partnership. To clarify the Knight of Cups, you then had the Nine of Swords. So Knight of Cups is very romantic energy, someone being very loving towards you, very chivalrous, or very bold in like showing you how much they care and love you. And then with the Nine of Swords there's also a fear here, so this could be your fear of commitment, your fear of maybe letting someone in, because you do have Nine of Wands in your energy, of being just ready to shut someone out. So there could be a fear of letting someone in, and that's where the harmony has to come in now, of you kind of opening up to the possibility of accepting reciprocity. If you, I don't know, it feels like all your relationships that were going well were only going well when someone wasn't reciprocating. It was you giving all the love, and then the second someone reciprocates, you're scared, or you're not liking or used to the energy of someone feeling as heavily for you as you feel for them. I really feel as if your successful relationships in the past were only successful because you made them that way. So now you're on the receiving end of someone else giving you all the effort, and it's scary because you're like, oh, if I match this energy, this is gonna be very powerful, because you have the Magician. You're realizing that the ball's in your court, you're in control, you can manifest and create a beautiful life. The ball is in your court, basically, but it's like scary to be in that position, because I feel as if everything's preparing you for where you currently are right now. It has prepared you for it. And what are you going to do with everything you know? Are you going to actually use the lessons you've learned? Or are you going to stay in the same cycle? Like, there's some beautiful thing coming in for you, but it's scary at the same time. I'm going to clarify the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is unnecessary conflict. So that could be unnecessary mental conflict and fear to do with love, maybe. Let's see. Three of Cups. Yep. Three of Pentacles. Two threes. Both about teamwork. Both about friendships. Both about socializing. Both about community and happy times. And creating things. And enjoying life. And there's a lot of positive energy around. But your mental energy is still conflict. So tarot is advice. Always remember you're in control of the outcome and you're in control of how you face life. So don't hold on to this. Just hold on to the advice given. Make sure whatever happens, if you're in a collaborative energy in the next 6 months, get out of your head and into the world. Weird thing to say, because it's very hard to get out of your head. You're stuck with it. But the 3D world is going to bring you back to life in some way. If you are overthinking, if you are stressed, if you are creating false ideas in your head, do something. Get up and dance, get up and run, get up and shake your hips or something. I don't know, I just saw a video that said it's good to move your hips. It's very good to release any energy in your body. So I don't know, but there's something about the physical thing. Bring your energy into the physical and get out of your head, because there is a lot of positive things coming in, and I feel as if you're going to really benefit from getting a heads up beforehand to not listen to your own head. Get out of your head. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Soul Tarot Tuesdays.